Okay, so was because you're home, you can choose between Africa or Premier League managers.
I'd go for Africa.
Oh, Jack Goodwin's going to be chuffed you said that because he wants Premier League managers. And we've had international managers just in the earlier kick-off in today.
Is that managers as players, or is it their
No,
managerial
it's
career?
managers as in managerial careers.
Oh,
But it is harder than you think. Right, so we're on to Africa, continental Africa. This could be easier, it could be hard. So your first question is, how long in years has it been since Angola qualified for the World Cup? So if you have it write down, and whenever you're ready, just shout up and we'll reveal the answers. Closest wins. Yeah.
Got 9 years.
9 years.
I put 16.
Okay, fair play. The actual answer is 14. So, Lars, you are closest. What would you like to guess, first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay, so your first round is players from Africa who played in the Premier League. Simple as. Okay, so they were born and represent an African country and play in the Prem. So your first team for the first player. This player started his career in 2003 at Requin Delantique. Well, Delatlantic. I can't pronounce that. That's terrible.
Definitely pass.
Don't blame you at all there, Beef. Okay, he then moves to Créteil for a 2-year spell. Okay, to you, Beef. He goes to Le Mans, staying in France. Okay. On he moves to PSG, quite possibly the richest team in France. 77 appearances, 9 goals.
I'm going to have to pass.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, no time limit on guessing, so take your time. He then gets his move to the best league in the world, apparently. Sunderland, he goes to Beef. 2011 to 2013, 87 appearances, so he appeared regularly for them over two years, which is pretty impressive, 87 appearances, 17 goals. Yeah, I'm surprised. He's made a lot of appearances at Sunderland there in 2 or 3 years.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Swede. He then goes to West Brom in 2013, spending 3 years at the Baggies.
Oh no, it's not. I thought I had a guess, but it's not who I thought it was.
He's made a fair few appearances, 79 appearances, 8 goals. So today, he's only been in France and then he's moved to England. PSG is quite an interesting one as well.
Yeah, PSG. No,
Players, yeah. You'll pass or guess?
Yeah, I'll pass.
Right, okay. So your next team, B, is Montpellier from 2016 to 2018. So it's only 2 years ago he left. He thought 43 appearances in that time. Players from Africa that played in the Prem.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Lars. So he's still playing. I'm going to try and pronounce it. Gentile Biligi. He's played there since 2018. Still playing for them. 63 appearances, 8 goals.
I mean, I might as well have a guess.
Yeah, so just before you do, just so you know, nationality comes next, and then was it position? Okay, so.
Oh no, I won't guess then.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so Beetham, his international team is Benin, and he's made quite a lot of appearances for them. 82 appearances and 24 goals, which again, it really isn't a bad record. He's not scored loads. He's scored goals wherever he's been, but he's not scored loads of goals. For Benin, since 2004, 82 appearances. Pretty impressive.
know who it is, but I can't think of his name.
I know who it is.
He's one of those that slips under the radar, maybe, or he's slipped through your mind.
This might be completely wrong. I definitely know the guy, but I can't think of his name. Is he called Sessegnon? I don't even think. I think that's
Sesson,
right.
what? Sesson.
Sessegnon. No, that's right, isn't it?
I'd love to give it to you, but I can't give it to you. That. So, Swede, obviously, we can't give you two more clues. So,
That's off. You
yeah,
could
I
have
know,
given that.
but what? It wasn't his surname exactly. So,
He's an attacking midfielder, isn't he?
yeah, you see, Jack's giving you that last clue.
It's Stephane Sessegnon.
That's the one. Well played, Swede. Sorry, Jack. I have to set boundaries. Okay.
That's a lucky that, Beef.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I thought I got the second name wrong. I got it right as well. I just couldn't think of his first name.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, I thought you said Saxon. Oh, sorry. I might have misheard you there. Because if I'd have heard his right.
No, give him that.
You sure?
If he said, yeah, because he.
I definitely said Sessegnon.
I thought he said Sessegnon. That's why I was like. That's why I said it wrong. Right. Okay.
Anyway.
by mutual agreement, I'll give it Jack. Okay. Right, let's move on. So, first player for you, Jack. This player started in 1999, so a much older career at Zamalek.
Pass.
Okay, over to you, Lars. Then goes to Ghent for a year, 21 appearances, 11 goals. Decent goal scoring record so far.
I'll pass, please.
Back to you, Jack. Then moves to Ajax for 2 years. 21 goals in 40 games is quality.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Lars. During that time, he goes on loan to Celta Vigo. 4 goals in 8 games.
I'll pass.
All right, good man. He then moves to Marseille for a year, Jack, scoring 7 goals in 22 games. Still scoring goals as they dried up a little bit.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Lars. He then moves to Roma for a couple of years. Only 8 appearances, though. Not very many.
Pass.
Okay, Beetham. Back to you. That's why, because during that time he goes on loan to Tottenham Hotspur, scoring 13 times in 36 games. This guy loves a goal ratio of 1-2.
Pass.
That's fair play. Back to you, Lars. He then moves permanently for 1 year only, making 12 appearances.
I think I've got an idea, but I'm going to pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. He then moves for a 3-year spell at Middlesbrough, scoring 6 goals in 25 appearances.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Lars. During that time, he goes on loan to Wigan. 12 appearances, 2 goals.
No, it's thrown me that. I'm going to have to pass.
Right, okay, back to you, Beef. Well, he goes back to his first ever club, Zamalek, on loan.
Pass.
Okay, Steve, we're coming to you. 2010, he goes to West Ham on loan. He loves the English teams, making 9 appearances. 20th year of his career.
No, pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. Ajax on loan, another loan spell, 6-month loan in a January transfer window, I presume. 2 goals in 5 appearances, not too bad.
Pass.
Okay, this is an extraordinarily long career. He then moves back to Zamalek permanently, scoring 2 times in 3 appearances.
But it's not me, yeah.
Sorry,
Pass.
yeah. Right, Jack, we're going back to you. And he signs for the mighty Barnsley, moving to Oakwell and making only one appearance.
Pass.
Okay, so that's his full career. So you're now going to get his nationality. So he was an Egyptian.
Oh,
20 goals in 51 games. Swede. Do we have a guess?
oh wait, Egyptian. Mido.
Oh, yes, spot on, well played. I was waiting for someone there just to clinch it.
Never heard of him.
He's,
Legend.
yeah, Egyptian legend. Pretty solid. Right, okay, so number 3. Jack started, again, another older career, 95, starting at Mallorca.
Sorry, I said pass there and not pick it up.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry, I didn't see it. I thought you were deliberating. Sorry.
Sorry, it must be my laptop.
So for 3 years, Lars, he goes to Atletico Madrid B.
Pass.
Okay, then he makes a natural progression B up to the senior team, playing 6 times.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Swede. Then gets his big move to the Prem, 99. He goes to Manchester United, spending 7 years there.
African.
Quite an old career compared to, for instance, Sessegnon. 99 to 06, he played for United. 76 appearances, like 10.6 appearances a season.
I can't think of anyone. Pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. He then goes to Bolton Wanderers, the mighty Wanderers, for a year. At that time, you know, under Allardyce, I want to say, 6 appearances.
Pass.
Okay, I'm back to you. Oh, hello?
No, I just said pass. I thought my laptop didn't get it again.
Sorry. I caught it just. Okay, Lars. He then goes in 2008 to Brescia.
Pass.
Okay. Beef, back to you. 2009, he goes to the small team that is Tabees.
Pass.
Okay, we're coming back to you, Swede. He then comes back to England to play for Doncaster Rovers, marquee signing, 6 appearances, 1 goal.
I can't. Oh, I don't know if to have a guess.
I want to say it's his last club, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll pass.
Oh, okay. Beetham. Over to that was his last club, so you get his nationality. He's South African. 46 appearances for South Africa, 96 to 2005, 2 goals. And he's played for United.
Pass. It's a little bit too early for me. All.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. So Swede is in issue. Wait, what was it? Oh, his position. I'm going to check this because I don't want to make a fool of myself because I didn't watch him too much myself. I may have played with him on FIFA a bit.
I've got a guess.
He played as a midfielder mainly, could play as a defender as well, though. but mainly midfielder.
Is it what was his name? Fortune or something?
I'll give it you. Well played, Quinton Fortune.
Oh, I was thinking that, but then I was getting him mixed up with Fortune, who played for West Brom. So I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, Marc-Antoine Fortune. That's the one. Well, to be fair, you're on the right lines though. Okay, so player number 4 in round 1. Beetham started another old career, 1998 to 2000, started at Colchester.
Pass.
Okay, Lars. He then goes to Newcastle in the Premier League, I presume. 4-year spell, 67 appearances, 9 goals.
We'll pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. He goes to Portsmouth on loan in his last year at Newcastle, scoring 4 goals in 15 appearances.
Pass.
Back to you, Lars. He then signs permanently for Pompey over a 3-year period, making 72 appearances, 15 goals.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. Then he goes to Olympiacos for a year, scoring 5 goals in 21 appearances.
Pass.
Back to you, Beef. Back to you, Lars. Goes out to the Gulf States to play for Al Arabi for a year.
Pass.
Then Beef, he goes back to Olympiacos because he loves it that much for another year. Another 5, 6 goals in 17 appearances.
Pass.
All right, Swede. He then goes to Ammonia. Yes, Ammonia. 8 goals in 19 appearances.
Yeah, that's not really helping at all. We'll pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. He comes back to the British Isles, up north to Blackpool, of all places, in 2011, 2012.
Pass.
Okay, so over to you, Lars. Then on his journey, takes him to Turkey, going to Baruk Karabukspor. 13 goals in 42 appearances ain't too bad. 2-year spell.
Trying to think who was at Blackpool. Is that when they're in the Prem that season?
I think it might have been the season after, I think.
Oh, no, I don't know. And pass.
I think. But I want to say it was the season after, but I'm not sure. Then he moves around to a different part of Turkey to Kayseri Rizespor. Or Rizespor. 4 goals in 19 appearances, Beef.
Pass.
Back to you, Lars. Again, he moves on in Turkey to Akhisar.
Gonna have to pass,
Yeah.
mate.
I don't blame you. Again, he's staying in Turkey, Beef. He loves his Turkish food. He stays at Sanlifuraspor.
Pass.
He's had a 20-year, well, almost, no, 18-year career at this point. And Lars, he goes for a year to another obscure Turkish team that no one's ever heard of.
Right, I might as well have a guess, I think.
Yeah?
But I just need to think of a player. Anyone. I can't.
What I'd say is to both of you, for this player, he was more well known in the earlier part of his career.
Portsmouth 2004 to 7. That's. No, I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay, Jack. Again, he moves to Gaziantep Mirigi, whatever they are.
Pass.
And unbelievably, Lars, he's still playing in 2019 at an obscure, I presume, Turkish club.
Yeah, we'll pass.
Back to you, babe. Unbelievably, he's still playing in Peterborough for the Sunday League sports team, Peterborough Sports. What a marvellous career.
Zero appearances.
Okay, so Swede, you get the nationality. So this guy is well African. He is from DR Congo. It's seven goals, 31 appearances.
Congo. Portsmouth. No, I'm going to have to pass, mate.
Okay, so Jack, you are the last clue, and no more guesses after you, so feel free if you do want to guess. He played as a striker. He did. He always seemed to me. I remember him his early part of his career. I always thought he was a good player, banging in goals. Very famous. Well, I say very famous. One of the famous ones for his celebrations.
Probably going to not know the name because of his spell at Blackpool, but I can't think. I'm going to have to pass.
Okay, so that player ends. Do you reckon you would have got it, Lars, or not?
No.
Okay, so the player was Lamana Lualwa.
No, yeah, I wouldn't have got
I do. I mean, I always used to like him, but that might have just been a fetish. Okay, so we're moving on to the final player of this round. First team is Jomo Cosmos in 1999, Jack.
Pass.
Over to you, Lars. During that time, I went to Grasshoppers.
Pass.
That's you, Jack. He then signs for a 4-year period at Auxerre.
Pass.
Okay. Then he moves to the Prem, to Portsmouth. 2 years there. 70 appearances, 19 goals.
It's really bugging me because that's the Portsmouth team that won the FA Cup, innit?
Quite possibly.
I just can't think.
Harry Radknapp's Barmy Army.
I've got someone in mind, but I thought they played for someone before Portsmouth, so I'm going to pass.
Okay, over to you, Jack. He then gets a money move to Man City, sparing a 2-year period. Only 23 appearances, though.
I've got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay, we're moving to you, Swede. He then moves. During that time, he goes to Sunderland on loan.
Oh, actually, I'm going to guess Benjani.
You could not be more right. Well played. Okay, so after that first round, Lars wins it 3-1 because no one got Loire. So still a lot to play for, Jack. Don't be disheartened. We will move on. So pens at the ready. How many goals did Kanu score for Nigeria? We're on about Nwankna Kanu, not I don't know, some other Kanu.
31.
31.
Yeah.
I've put 47.
Okay, the answer is 12. So, Jack, you're closest. So, would you like to guess first, or would you like to guess second?
I'll guess second.
Okay, so round 2 is players in the top 50 appearance makers in the Africa Cup of Nations. So, player 1 was first up to guess. Well, if you know where this is, shake my hand because I don't. Isia Wazi, this player played for, and we don't even know if he's got any appearances for him.
I'll have to pass.
Okay, Jack. During that time, he goes to Sparta Prague B, not the A team, he's not that good, playing 14 games for him.
Pass.
Okay. Lars, then he moves to Sparta Prague permanently, scoring 22 goals in 59 games.
Pass, please.
Okay, back to you, Jack. He then goes to Vitesse in Holland. Wow, scoring 46 goals in 65 games. That is impressive.
Banging him in.
Yeah, he is. He loves the onion bag.
Pass.
Okay, so now he
Yeah,
moves.
is it Wilfried Bony?
Yeah, well played, Swan. It was. Great shout. Do you reckon you would have got that, Jack, after City or City or Swansea?
Yeah, definitely. So I would have got it at Swansea, I think.
Yeah. It's just a case of how many teams you've had. It's unfortunate there. Okay, so moving on. Lars, first guess, 98, started at Standard Liège.
Pass.
Okay, over to you, B. He moves to Marseille for a couple of years, 23 appearances, no goals.
Pass.
Okay, Swede. During that time, he goes to Tenerife.
Pass, please.
Okay. Oh, second season, he goes to Everton, making 24 appearances, Beef.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Lars. He then starts permanently for Everton, spending, 9 years there. Beef has got his, his hands on his head. 196 appearances, just the 8 goals.
I can't remember his first name. Is it Joseph Yobo, or whatever his name
Well
is?
played, yes. I get you. Joseph Yobo. Spot
Yobo.
on.
I thought it was Stephen Pienaar anyway.
That's all right. Okay, so moving on. First guess. Oh, no, that didn't register. Started his career at Leicester. Much later career, 2006. Spent 4 years there.
Pass.
Okay, over to you, Pete. During that time, he went on loan to Bournemouth, making 34 appearances and 9 goals.
Pass.
Okay, Swede. Back onto you. Again, 6-month loan at Leeds, by the looks of it.
Pass.
Back to you, Beef. He then moves to Leeds permanently for a year. Well, that is fascinating. Making 63 appearances in 1 year. 22 goals. I mean, fantastic goals to game ratio, but I am slightly questioning 63 games in 1 year, unless he's been playing for the youth team. Any idea, Beef?
Pass.
And back to you, Swede. Then moves abroad to Saint Etienne, making over 100 appearances in a 4-year spell.
Is it Max Gradle?
Yes. Well done, Sweden. It was. Okay, so moving on. Player number 4. Start with you, Lars. He started in 1999 at Marseille.
No. Pass.
He then moves to Lorient in 2000, Jack.
Pass.
Okay. He then goes to Lars for a 5-year spell.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Jack. He makes the move to Sevilla. Only a season, but 31 appearances and 4 goals. Not the worst.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Lars. It's a huge move to Barcelona. Ignore that. Huge move to Barcelona. 119 appearances for Barca and 16 goals in a 4-year period.
Barca.
I'd say
What was
this
it
is the biggest move.
Top 50 appearances at
The AFCON.
AFCON. Barca.
Made a lot of appearances for him, to be fair.
Yeah. 2000. No, I'm going to have to pass.
Okay, over to you, Beef. He then, oh Christ, goes to Dalian Erbin. I would say that's in Chan, but I don't actually know for a year.
Yeah, I think it is, but I don't know.
Okay. That seems quite early for a move as well. But obviously when the money was flooding in, I guess. But
Pass.
okay, back to you, Swede. 2014 goes to Valencia for, well, it's either a year or 6 months.
Trying to think.
I have half a feeling this player's maybe slipped under the radar a bit in general, but I never realised he made that many appearances for Barca. I'm not going to lie, he's made a lot.
I think I know who it is, but I just can't think of the name. I can picture him if you get me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just pass.
Back to you, Beef. He then goes to Roma for 2 years, making 46 appearances in 2 seasons.
Pass.
This is a toughie. Okay, Lars. Then goes to El Jahish.
I just can't think of his name.
It's frustrating when that happens.
I feel like he was like a CDM. Oh, what was his name? Nah, pass.
Okay, over to you, Beef. So you get his nationality. He's actually from Mali, which is bonkers. 102 appearances for Mali as well, so he was a bit of a national hero.
Pass.
Okay, Swede. Last clue, last chance to guess. You were right. He was a centre defensive midfielder. To be honest with you, I don't remember him really solidly. I do remember him at Barca more than most other places. He did pop up at Roma, and I do seem to remember seeing him at Roma. But like I say, in that Barca side,
See,
that,
I can picture him. I
Hmm.
remember from FIFA 11 career mode, but I can't think of his name. But I feel like it wasn't an very African name.
Okay.
Was it something like? Oh, no, I'm just pass.
To be fair, if
Is it
anyone
like
got this,
Thiago or something, or not?
well, it isn't, unfortunately. But if anyone got this, that anyone watching, I would have been very impressed anyway. It was Seydou Keita.
Keita, yeah. Oh, mate, should have got
But I'm impressed. I'm still. I mean, you could tell you knew it because you knew the position before I revealed it. But you're unlucky. Right. Okay. Number 5, last player in this round. Lars, later career, 2017, 2015, starting it at Marseille.
that. Gonna guess.
Yeah.
Andre Ayew.
Oh my God! Superb. Superb. I've got to say that was really good. Okay, that was a fantastic round for Lars. B, don't worry. At this
Sorry
point,
about that.
at this point, Lars has won in rounds 2-0. But we play the third round anyway, just for pride. Okay, we honestly, mate, you can recover. Okay, so your next question is: how many African nations have been represented in the 2019-2020 Premier League season? Represented. I got asked on this yesterday. I'd say it's more in the squads. senior squad, so the 25-man Prem or whatever, however many Prem. I can't remember how many it is now in the Prem. You've got to have in your squads. But yeah.
I've got 12.
Okay.
17.
17. Okay, it is 16. So, Swede, Lars, you win that one. Would you like to guess first or second?
I'll go second.
Okay, so round 3 is players that went to a World Cup. Quite simply, since 1998, players that have been included in a World Cup squad. By this point, I couldn't be bothered with researching whether they'd actually played a game, but they were definitely part of a World Cup squad. Okay? So, Beeb, your first player started at Prime in 2005.
Pass.
Then Lars, he goes to Julius Berger, scoring 5 goals in 10 games.
Mate.
Yeah, don't blame you. Then he moves to Lynn, wherever that is, Beef.
Pass.
That's you, Lars. Then, there we go, he moves to a team that we all know, Udinese. Splendid.
6 appearances.
6 appearances in 6 years.
Pass.
Okay, Beef. During that time, that might be why he's gone on loan to Granada for a season, making 26 appearances, 16 goals, decent.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, back to you, Lars. Season after that goes to Sessegnon, 3 appearances.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. Another loan spell at Granada, 3-year loan spell by the looks of it, or maybe 2.5-year loan spell. 95 appearances, 16 goals.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Lars. Then goes to Watford on loan, the second half of 2014 season in January. 3 goals, 8 appearances.
2014. Pass.
Over to you, Beef. He then moves permanently and stays till 2017, making a further 82 appearances, scoring 33 goals. So remember, African players that went to a World Cup since 1998.
Pass.
Okay, he then moves to the money in China. Changchun Yatai, having for a season. And what a goal scoring record that is. 36 goals in 55 games. Wow.
Oh, is it me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a goaler?
Spot on, Swede, spot on. So, play number 2. The first team is Diamond Bars in 2007.
Is it me?
Sorry, Beef, yeah, it is you. Sorry. Okay, I don't blame it at all. He then moves to Lille, playing for the B team 55 times in 2 years.
Pass.
Okay, moving on to you, B. Naturally, he moves up to the senior team, spending 5 years and making 134 appearances in that time, B. 5 goals in that time, though, Jesus.
Pass.
Prolific.
Okay, Swede. He actually goes to Aston Villa for a year for 35 appearances.
From Lille. Pass.
And then he makes his move to Everton, Beeve. 3 years spent there, 99 appearances. He only left last year.
Should know that. But...
Take your time. 3 years spent there. African players that went to a World Cup. He spent 3 years, most recently at Everton.
Is it Idrissa Gueye?
Spot on. Well played.
Yeah. I wouldn't have got
Fantastic work there, Beef.
I didn't realise he was at Villa, but I thought I might as well guess.
Yeah, no, you might as well. Okay, we'll move on. Your third player, first up to guess, is Beef. Christ. Played for 2 years at Bendel Insurance.
Pass.
He then moves to La Louvière, making 44 appearances.
Pass.
Back to you, Beef. And back to Lille we go. 23 appearances in 75 games. No, 23 goals. Sorry.
Pass.
Okay, then he makes his move to Lokomotiv Moscow for 3 years. 21 goals in 75 games.
Pass.
Back to you, Beef. Moves to the Premier League, moving to West Brom. 3 years there, 30 goals, 87 appearances, not too bad. African players, went to the World Cup.
Peter Odemwingie.
Oh, Beef, you absolutely smashed that out the park.
I've lost.
What a guess that is. For every credit.
Fair play, Beef.
Okay, so we move on to number 4. This player, Beef, started his career at Bastia in 2004, making 32 appearances and scoring a grand total of 0 goals.
Pass.
Over to you, Lars. Then went to Arsenal on a 1-year loan, making 5 appearances.
Pass.
Okay, back to you, Beef. Made his move permanent at Arsenal. 6 years he spent there, 138 appearances, 7 goals.
Alex Song.
Oh, Beetham. I'll tell you what, you've turned up to the party. Crikey, you're right, well played.
I was gonna guess that next as well.
Every credit, that's a hat trick of Right, so we're on to the final player of the game. We are going to go with 7 stars to start it, Beef. 7 stars.
Pass.
Okay, Swede. That's you. Ajax in 97, 20 goals in 36 appearances is bonkers.
Go with a guess. Could be. Oh no, actually. Yeah, I'll go for it anyway. It's probably wrong, but is it Benni McCarthy?
I knew you'd get it. Well played, mate. Well played. That was absolutely
Blackburn legend.
Yeah, and South African legend by all accounts. That's why there are Blackburn fans in South Africa. All down to him. So at the end of that round, Jack wins that round 3-2. Fantastic, good recovery, Jack. That's why we play it. You've put some respect on that name. Okay, so so the game finishes there. Lars, you are through 2-1 on rounds. Really well played. I mean, you definitely know your African players, but I think Jack, I think you'll have more respect behind you after that. I mean, that last round was a storm, especially that Odemwingie shout. I love that. Absolutely love it.
I was thinking Odemwingie, but I wouldn't have guessed it.
Oh no! Every credit, mate. Every credit. But yeah, so
with 2 Rovers players.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. But yeah, so you're going on to face Jason, Lars. You won't have heard that before because I've just done that match. But yeah, so you're playing him in the quarterfinal. Thanks for playing, Beef. You were a fantastic participant anyway. And yeah,